Hey folks, I've got a quick snapshot of what we think the real estate market in Nashville might look like in 2024. But first, a quick look at 2023. Of course, last year was all about interest rates. They skyrocketed from in the 5s to up to almost 8, and now we're starting to see them slowly float down. The repercussions from that soaring interest rate is that we've seen a drastic volume decline in the amount of transactions that have happened. We've dropped by 33% volume in transactions in about 2 years. So hug your nearest real estate agent. The feds, however, have indicated that they're going to be reducing rates in the coming year. Some say 3 times, some say as many as 6 times. Now, I personally don't think that rates are going to fall anywhere below, say, 6% in the coming year, but that has been enough to where buyers are starting to come out from the sidelines. We've been in a situation where buyers were scared off and sellers were too, traditional sellers, not builders, but traditional sellers are feeling locked in with their current rates, some below 4%, and they don't want to give up that rate and move on to a new property. But life changes and people move on, and sellers are slowly starting to come out and list their properties again. So we're seeing an uptick in the amount of property that is available for a buyer to take a look at. And the buyers are starting to raise their hands finally after a year of really sluggish sales. Now, as far as sales prices, they've been pretty flat for the last 2 years. They're still a little bit down from the height of where they were during the pandemic boom, but they're holding strong. They're not really going down. Sellers are having to spend a little bit more time on the market, and some are having to negotiate with buyer concessions. It's a much more balanced market than we've seen at any time in recent years. I am expecting that the spring market is going to start very early this year. In normal times, the spring market kind of kicks off after Valentine's Day or Super Bowl. And I think it may start a little bit before then, but it may start curbing up a little bit early because of the presidential election. I've been in real estate for 20 years, and every 4 years, people start to freak out in the middle of the year, and people start making interesting decisions and worrying a lot. And that's definitely going to happen this year as the election season progresses. So if you're thinking about making a move this year, I think it's wise to go ahead and consult with your agent and your lender now instead of waiting for the weather to warm up. And if you aren't planning on moving, stay secure in your currently low mortgage rate, and let me know if you have any questions about the real estate market in the future. Thanks everybody. Peace, love, and real estate.